wine harvest in Park Potomac, just minutes from our Shalom, because I want to talk to you today about kosher for Passover wine. We drink 4 cups of wine in the course of the Seder. Each one of those cups, our tradition tells us, reminds us of another promise that God made in Exodus chapter 6, verses 6 and 7, of delivering the Jewish people from Egyptian bondage. Some people even drink a 5th cup of wine because in verse 8, the Jewish people are promised to be brought to their own land, a promise that was fulfilled most recently in 1948 with the establishment of the Jewish state of Israel. But here at the wine harvest, there's a tremendous variety of kosher for Passover wines. When we think about kosher for Passover wine, there are really only 2 concerns. One is that no yeast or yeast products were used in the fermentation process, and the other is that no sweeteners or thickeners were added to the wine that might have been derived from non-kosher substances. So Randy Meyerowitz, the owner of the wine harvest, was kind enough to pull a variety of international kosher for Passover wines, each with their own flavors. So over here are 2 Chilean wines, a Malbec and a Chardonnay. They both also happen to be vegan. Here are 2 wines, Merlot and a Cab blend from South Africa. Moving down the line, this Grenache from Spain, highly rated, top 4% in the world, a drier red wine, would go great with your Passover Seder brisket. And then New Zealand produces this incredible Sauvignon Blanc. Moving down, a red dessert wine from the Galilee region, from the Yarden wineries, kind of a classic in the kosher wine world. And also this Israeli, Mehamartef it's called, that means from the basement. But this is no basement wine. This is a top flight port. So if you like the Manischewitz style, but you want something a little bit more sophisticated, this may be the one for you. I'm moving over to France now, and this beautiful semi-sweet wine called Lou. And now to Italy, a Pinot Noir, where you'll sense some of the berry and fruity notes when you imbibe this for your 4 cups. Great with fowl. These 3, a Chardonnay, a Sauvignon Blanc, and a Cab. These are from Napa Valley Winery. And finally on the end here, because you have to have a rosé, right? So this is a dry rosé from Israel, a Provençal rosé, which means it's very versatile. So look at this incredible international variety of wines, well beyond the classic Kiddush wine that most of us may be used to. So with this Gilgal Riesling, I'm going to wish you a happy and kosher Passover. L'chaim. May you have a wonderful Passover holiday with your family and friends.